Incredible stuff.
We're live, pal.
We're live. Oh shit! Shoot! I've already blurted out swear words. We can't do that here at the AWI Pod.
What the fuck is fucking wrong with you, Mayor? Don't you know we would never fucking say fuck? Don't you fucking know we would never fucking say that?
None of those fucking words ever.
What the fuck is wrong
Zero of them.
Are you drinking them? Oh, okay. For like a split second there, I thought you were drinking a Coors Banquet, which I haven't had a banquet in a long time.
No, I'm not completely going off the rail with the diet. Still, it's just fun to say, even though you can't really see the can. It says whole lot of pina colada. So it's fun to say. Yeah, give me a couple of those whole lot of pina colada.
It's a whole lot of pina colada. So I've seen all this new like flaming hot Mountain Dew. Have you seen this?
I've heard of it. I've not had it.
Luckily, the only thing I've seen it so far in stores as is in a 12 pack, and I told Rachel there's no effing way I'm spending $4 on a 12 pack to have 2 drinks out of it. That's not fucking happening. So
yeah, I mean, 12 pack of it. That means you're dedicated at that point.
You've made a commitment to drink a great deal of those sodas, and I don't depending on what it tastes like, which I don't have high hopes for a spicy soda being something that I'd want to drink all the time or ever again after the first time I tried it.
Are you a Flamin' Hot Cheeto man? Do you like Flamin' Hot Cheetos?
I mean, they're okay, but they wouldn't be my first choice of chip, but I mean, I'd eat them.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of them. And I'm
not
a huge fan of lime. And aren't they lime also? Or isn't the drink, the Mountain Dew, Flamin' Hot Cheetos and lime?
I think you're right. I want to say that that's correct, which that doesn't. I mean, I like limes, but with tequila.
Yeah, you do like your lime. What is it? The margarita ones.
I did like the lime margarita ones. Yeah.
Yeah, the Bud Light Seltzer margarita. No, they were true. I don't remember.
The Trulies, yeah, and they have new ones out now too. And Rachel sent me like a TikTok of somebody trying them, and I can't even remember like what kind of flavors they were, but it's a new like Truly pack. And I meant to go look for it today, but I had to take the dog to the vet, so I didn't have time.
Well, I'm gonna have to do some research here.
I did not have the time. What was I gonna say to you? I was going to say something to you, but I don't remember what it was because
I was trying to read your shirt. What's on your shirt?
Okay, so it's a missing and murdered indigenous women's shirt that Rachel made for me. She made a bunch of these because it was like International Indigenous Women Day. On Wednesday, I think it was, and so she made a bunch of these, and yeah, she made me this, and so nice. I thought I'd wear it. Yeah.
See, I saw the giant red handprint on it, and it reminded me of the 1980s Andre the Giant T-shirt. Did you ever see that one where he has it's just a giant red handprint, and it's like his actual size of handprint, no matter what shirt size you bought. So if you got like a kid's shirt, like it went across the entire the entire shirt because his hand was massive.
Because his hand was fucking huge. Because he is a giant.
He is a giant.
His first name was Andre, middle name last name Giant. So obviously he's a goddamn giant.
Andre 3000 the Giant.
Andre the 3000 Giant. I like it. We just
imagine if Andre 3000 rapped in Andre the Giant's voice.
No baby oil. That would be the only thing.
Hey, boss, no baby oil.
No baby oil, boss. Stay as fresh, as clean as you want, but no baby oil, boss.
That's pretty good.
That was not Andre the Giant. I broke into I don't even know what that was.
I'm not sure, but it was something. We were on something.
It was absolutely something. So, Mayor of Canton tomorrow. I'm not tomorrow because today's Friday. We're talking Sunday night. Big wrestling pay-per-view, WrestleMania Backlash, and they discussed this on Piece of Business. Approximately how many months ago do you feel like WrestleMania was? Because I swear it's been at least 6 months since WrestleMania.
7 months. Is this only really the first pay-per-view since WrestleMania?
Yep, it is.
Wow. I can't explain it because WrestleMania was what, April 5th? something
Yeah, I
around
think it was
there.
4th and 5th, something like that. Yeah.
Gosh, dang, that's like 31 days. These last 31 days have really. I mean, now I've also been on a diet, which makes me extra cranky, extra less fun to be around. So it it hasn't been a fun month for me. So
I bet not.
maybe that's why it's dragging as well. I don't know. I can't explain your end of it, but for me, that this last month has just been kind of brutal.
I barely ever even know what day it is, so that's probably my fault. That's probably why it feels. But seriously, it feels like it was several months ago that we watched WrestleMania.
Oh, I forgot to get with you. Did you ever sell that Hulk Hogan?
The Hulk Hogan?
Yeah.
No, I haven't sold it.
Can I buy it from you?
Yeah,
Are we
absolutely.
making deals?
We'll talk about it after off the air. Absolutely, pal.
Okay.
I'll definitely sell it to you.
Okay.
So anyway, so it's the WrestleMania backlash. So I got to get the mayor's WrestleMania backlash picks. So first, I gotta exactly define.
Did you just call it backrash? Was that intentional?
So last year, Jeremy kept calling it WrestleMania Backrash, and now I can't help but call it WrestleMania Backrash every time I say it. So I just can't help
I
it.
wasn't sure if it was like that. What was that cop movie where they kept saying meow? Super Troopers?
Oh, Super Troopers. Yes.
I just thought you were doing that, trying to sneak it by me.
No. That's all Jeremy. He was saying that last year before WrestleMania Backlash, and I stole it because it's fucking hilarious. and once you hear it, I mean, it's WrestleMania Backlash forever. So
I'm on board. So let's get to these backrash picks. Are you picking too? You got your picks.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna I'm going on their show on Sunday, and I'm gonna make my picks there. But we got to get your picks first, so maybe, just maybe, you can win your championship back. Just possibly, maybe, possibly. I don't even know any of the matches on this card, but here we go. So we got Happy Corbin versus Madcap Moss. Who you got?
Madcap Moss. Should I go long, in depth, and detail, or just boom, boom, rapid fire?
I mean, it doesn't make any sense for Corbin to win, does it?
No, not much. I'd say Madcap Moss.
I mean, some of these you can get into depth on, but I don't think Madcap Moss versus Happy Corbin should be one of them. Let's see. We got Bobby Lashley versus Omos with MVP. It's a WrestleMania rematch at WrestleMania Backlash. Writes itself.
I think Bobby Lashley gets his evens up. Wait,
he won. He won at WrestleMania. Yep.
He won at WrestleMania.
He did.
That's right. I was thinking he got knocked out because I remember his head hitting the turnbuckle.
Yeah, he
got power bombed and like the back of his head bounced off the turnbuckle, and for some reason I thought he ended up losing after that. Maybe. Okay.
He hit some big move on Omos. I distinctly remember, because I remember being like, "Wow, I'm surprised he was able to do that."
Okay.
Gosh, I mean, WrestleMania was 8 months ago.
Yeah, apparently my memory was not retaining 8 months ago. So I'm just gonna go Lashley because that's what I felt like. I feel like they're gonna give it to Omos. He's got MVP with him. I really should go with Omos, shouldn't I? Oh, I'm going with Omos. Go ahead and put me down for Omos.
I think that's a smart way to go, pal. And then we've got AJ Styles versus Edge, and apparently Damian Priest is banned from ringside, so he is not allowed to be at ringside. It looked like Finn Balor, and from what I saw on Twitter of Monday night, it looked like Finn Balor and AJ might have maybe fought somebody off at the end of Raw or something like that. So maybe he'll factor into this, maybe. So who do you think wins this one? Edge did win at WrestleMania with the help of Damian Priest, who's banned from ringside, if I didn't mention that.
Gosh, unless they're really thinking about going with the whole Bullet Club, do they have the rights to that?
No, there's no way they couldn't have the rights to it.
Okay. Then I don't know. I see Edge winning. I'll go with Edge. I'm not sure on that one.
I mean,
I'm just going to go Edge because I'm not watching enough of this in depth, and I feel like Edge and Priest, they should keep, if they're making a faction. You really don't want. They should keep winning. Yeah, you don't want to slow down the steamroll because eventually someone is going to have to break out from that faction and have championship opportunities. Otherwise, it's just a waste of everyone's time. And yeah, I think the smart thing to do would be have Edge win here, even though Damian Priest is banned. maybe someone else isn't, so they have a new third member come in and interfere. That's my quick thought process. So I'm going Edge.
Somebody's got to be joining. Somebody else has got to be joining that group. Yeah. We've got our third WrestleMania rematch. It is Cody Rhodes versus Seth freaking Rollins.
Man, so many rematches, and you want to just go with the obvious that it's gonna lead to rubber matches. So you'd think you'd pick Seth here, but I don't think so. I think that you keep Cody strong. I know you're not the biggest Cody guy, and maybe he might start winning you over. I've been enjoying the stuff he's been doing on Raw. I don't know. I've always been a big Dusty guy, so I kind of really have always had a liking for Gold Dust, Dustin, whatever, anything that he's always done, and then also same thing with Cody. So I've always been a fan of the Rhodeses, baby, and so I'm picking Cody. Cody wins.
Going with Cody. It should be.
What day is this? It's going to be the 8th.
It is on Sunday. Yes.
Oh, and 2 weeks after that, I will be at the Saturday Night's Main Event watching them. I think they have a rematch again.
I'm sure that, well, I hope you like rematches, pal. All right, here's one that is not a rematch. It's originally scheduled to just be RK Bro versus the Usos in a unification match, but now they switched it up and it's a 6-man. So it's Drew McIntyre with RK Bro taking on Roman Reigns and the Usos. I'm assuming that maybe they don't want Roman working a full match here, and that's why they put it in a 6-man. But what do you think?
Was Roman injured? Is there something with an injury?
So I thought he got injured at WrestleMania a little bit with Lesnar, and I thought that's why the match ended early. But he has been working house show matches, so maybe he's not injured. Maybe they're just trying to save championship matches, which I get. We don't have to have a championship match every single pay-per-view.
Is this the main event?
It probably will be, but we also have Charlotte Flair versus Ronda.
Okay.
Another rematch.
Okay. Okay. So we got. Gosh, that means they're leading to a Drew McIntyre Roman feud, most likely. So you got to have Drew. If it's gonna be a feud with them down the road, you have to have at least Drew and RK Bro win here. I would think. Otherwise, it wouldn't make sense to continue it down the line. So, are there any titles on the line here, or is this just like complete wash?
No, it's not. It's
no
just,
tag titles or anything.
Regular 6-man match. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then I say RK Bro / Drew McIntyre wins here.
And then we got it's Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey in an I Quit match for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Man, it makes all the sense in the world to probably have Ronda win here. I have not been a fan of just about anything Ronda has done in WWE other than her first match with Kurt Angle.
In the history of ever.
Yeah, it doesn't work for me. I don't know. Something just doesn't feel right. And I am a huge fan of Charlotte. So I'm just going to pick with my heart here and say, please, WWF, listen to me. Don't put the belt on Ronda. Have Charlotte win. Make this meaningful. Have her go on her high horse more and more about how she's the greatest. She made the first person in the history of mixed martial arts and wrestling to make Ronda Rousey say she quits, that she tapped out, whatever. Please just let Charlotte win this and keep her strong and, I don't know, have an actual wrestler that they can have a feud with, that they have past storyline with, like Bayley or Sasha down the road. Yeah, please don't put it on Rousey. So I'm going to pick Charlotte.
Good Lord. Let's hope Bayley comes back very soon.
Yeah, I'm all in on that.
100%. I think Ronda needs to be a heel. I don't think it works. I don't think she works as a babyface so much. She needs to be a heel.
Zero.
I think another problem with Ronda is that she doesn't like being booed. So, but anyway, that's another story for another day. That could be a whole another hour podcast about.
Yeah, that'll make her run home and cry and quit again.
I don't want to
say how wrestling is fake.
That's exactly what happened. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I forgot about that until just right now. She did say that. Remember all the memes? It was like the Ronda Rousey picture, and it was like it was just like they're not real. Those Ninja Turtles aren't real, right?
I still remember she was just sitting there like. Actually, I think she had an assistant brushing her hair for her, and
Yeah,
another one
somebody's
like
doing
doing her
her hair.
nails.
Yeah,
And she's sitting there, and at this point in time, she decides to speak the largest icebreaker in the history of Earth and say that wrestling isn't real. Um, yeah, I don't know. I've never been a fan of Ronda in the ring and the cage, anything.
I mean, you and my wife could start a hate fan club. I don't like her either. Rachel cannot stand Ronda Rousey.
No, I mean this isn't like, let's not go crazy. It's not Ultimate Warrior disdain.
Oh no, there's no such thing.
But yeah, I'm not a fan. I think she's wasting a lot of people's time, a lot of the company's money, and a lot of people's opportunities. And she doesn't seem to be appreciative of it. Maybe I'm completely off
Mayor, I want you to go ahead and tell me how you really
base.
feel.
I feel pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good tonight. I'm being positive.
You damn sure are. Speaking of positivity, we're gonna do it now. We're gonna watch some SummerSlam 1992. If you're gonna watch with us at a later date, we're at 45 minutes 50 seconds. So before I forget, if you have Spotify, you can now also watch the shows on Spotify as well as listen. So you can watch along with us, or you can listen if you have Spotify. So,
and the watching along part, that's a huge part of this show. Like getting to watch along and see the video so you can see what we're actually commenting on. It's a million times adding to the appreciation. I love now, don't get me wrong, because at work I still listen to us. I think it's great. Like I'll listen to the two of us just joke about anything. So I'll listen to it, but getting to actually see it as well is crucial.
yeah, it adds.
Do both.
If you think you like it without watching it, then try watching it and then see what you think.
Do both. I encourage both, actually.
Well, there you go, pal. So like I said, 45 minutes, 50 seconds. I'm going to count down from 3. When I say 1, you hit play. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And if you'll remember, here we go, Mayor. Now we're talking.
Man, I gotta maximize the screen for that face.
Woo. I had to do the same thing. I'm like, man, there's a whole lot handsome on this screen.
Just look at that smile. Put him in the front. I mean,
he should definitely be in the front. Oh, certified sink pissers are in the house.
I think there's a sink in the background. I think they probably just filled it up.
Oh, they did.
It almost looks like Sags has a tattoo. It's just his greasy hair stuck to the side of his head.
Yeah, it does look like he has like some sort of weird snake tattoo, but no, he just hasn't washed his hair in months.
No. I mean,
why are they so sweaty?
I don't get it. They really are. They're just nasty.
I saw a man who looks just like Jerry Sags at a crack house when I was like 20. Anyway.
Are you sure it was not him that you asked?
It might have fucking been him.
I mean, you were in the Chicago area at that time, weren't you? Or
no, I was in Nebraska.
Okay. I didn't know.
Yeah, no, I was in Nebraska.
Okay.
Oh, they look like they smell like I can smell them. Like, you know how like sometimes something smells bad and it gets inside your mouth and you can taste it. Like I can taste how bad these guys smell through the screen.
Yeah, it's like a scratch and sniff video right now. The technology I don't think has been made yet, but if they ever do, please do not implement it on the Nasty Boys.
Oh, that would be just far too nasty for any of us to deal with.
Maybe Jimmy. I bet Jimmy's got a nice smell of Aquanet and musk.
They look like they're really mad at Jimmy, and Jimmy looks like, oh, come on. Oh, okay, Jimmy turned it around. He said, I'll get you guys cocaine and hookers, and they were like, yay!
And a really large sink.
And a huge sink for pissing.
Peeing in the sink. Whoa. Uh-oh. We're back in Wembley.
Check it out later. Me and the Mayor's hit album coming out. That song's going to be on there. Oh, they gave the Beverly Brothers the cold entrance. How's that make you feel?
I don't like that a lot. I'm not a fan of that. I like that we might get the genius speaking here, though.
Probably we won't be able to hear him.
No, I'm going to read Lanny's lips, though.
Lanny's lips. Lanny's Lips
sounds like a good punk rock band.
Or like an 80s hair band song.
Mm-hmm.
I fell in love with Lanny's Lips.
If I was Lanny's Lips.
Amazing. If you could be Lanny's Lips, then you could see Lanny's Lips, and you won't give Lanny's Lips a kiss if you kiss. Sorry.
That guy looked like the dad from the Wonder Years.
It did. The British father from the Wonder Years. Beautiful poem.
Hey, don't boo them. Okay, you're allowed to cheer. Look at the route. Wow, look at that ovation for Earthquake.
I mean, but the man that handsome. There's no way they got those belts around their waist, right? They just couldn't happen.
London has never been more handsome.
I mean, who can argue that? Who can argue that? They actually got a big show coming up in Wales, I believe, in September, so that'll be fun.
Is it an actual pay-per-view that they're doing?
It is. It's an actual pay-per-view, yeah. So it'll be in the afternoon, which I know how you feel about afternoon wrestling, but I love afternoon wrestling. It's my favorite.
See, I might get on board. I don't know.
You're on board for the last one.
I like football in the afternoon, so eventually maybe the wrestling thing will translate as well.
See, Mayor, me and you, we are from the Midwest, correct? Both of us.
Correct.
And if the sun is shining and it's a nice day, then that means you should day drink. And I don't know about you, but I like to day drink. So then you can watch wrestling and day drink. So, I mean, who doesn't like that?
Yeah.
Except for
Can I throw an ice cream cake in there too?
Yeah. I mean, hell yeah. I'm not an ice cream cake fan, but if you like ice cream cakes, fuck yeah. Unless it was an handsome Earthquake ice cream cake, then I would eat that shit up because it would be delicious.
I might actually get one made. You just gave me a good idea.
I'll trade you a Hulk Hogan action figure for it.
That might be my next ice cream cake design.
Jesus.
That was a nice clothesline.
How many ice cream cakes have you designed?
Maybe 4.
Well, goddamn, pal, I learned something today.
I mean, all I do is just pick out a picture and then have them give it to the people at Dairy Queen and make sure it's the right size, and then they screen print it onto the Blizzard cake.
Okay, so my dumb ass.
You thought I was like like with the cake design and
I thought you like go to Sam's Club or Costco and pick up like 70 boxes of ice cream sandwiches and you make some sort of portrait out of it. That's what I thought was going on here.
You're like, the mayor never ceases to amaze me. That crafty man.
I can't even believe it. This
was
is
a nice little
the
hop.
natural. Yeah, it was. The natural disasters have been fucking kicking their asses. Oh, very crafty maneuver there from whichever Beverly brother this is, because I don't know their names.
Now, Fred was also the Shockmaster, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. No, you're not just picking. Oh, God.
Oh, my.
Holy crap.
He got him up a hell of a lot further than I ever thought he would.
Yeah. Not doing that to Earthquake was pissed. He said, you don't pick my mans up.
You don't pick my mans up? What's wrong with you?
I feel those are the exact words he chose too.
That's exactly what he said.
Uh-oh.
These guys have felt a lot of these man's man meat against them. I bet you he's going to bail out. Oh, the referee's ruining it. Get out of the way, Kyoto. Oh, no. He did. He bailed out. Oh, no. Earthquake is distraught. He is just distraught that he did that to his
We're getting some double team action here from the double Bs.
The Beverly Bros. Oh,
nice.
Beautiful tag team action.
I love these guys.
Oh, he did a kick out, threw him all the way to the fucking first row. That was awesome.
That's what Yokozuna tried with Macho Man, or did with Macho Man.
Oh, God damn it. My least favorite Royal Rumble finish of all time. The Mary just brings that up to get me fired up, just like I bring up the Ultimate Warrior to him. I know what you're trying to do.
Was that the same year as this?
No, that would have been 93. So
okay, this is 92, right? Correct?
Yeah, so it was coming around. Ooh, a big headbutt there from the top rope by
nice leg drop,
Blake.
Too.
Was it?
This is Blake, correct?
Oh, I think so. What was the other one's name? It was Blake and Blake.
Blake and Blake.
God damn it, pal. We'll just call them Blake and Blake. What do you mean? They're brothers. Yeah, they're the Blake brothers. Double B brothers. Yes.
Ooh, well, I love this move here.
Ooh. Wait, these guys are ahead of their time, man.
Yeah, this is good tag team wrestling. It's good work with the Beverly Brothers.
I would have liked to have seen like a 1990s, 89, 90s Rockers versus the Beverly Brothers. That would have been fun. Which I'm sure they did wrestle in the AWA when they were the Minnesota Wrecking Crew and they were the Midnight Rockers because I think they were there around the same time.
I might have to look into that. That'd be a good match.
Definitely.
Too high quality of a match to watch on here, but
right.
We're actually gonna have to talk about the match.
Far too good of a match for this show. Yes. Tagging in his partner now. I mean, this is just solid tag team wrestling right here. Cut off the ring, you make quick tags. That's how you do it.
Yeah, it's good heel work. Good heel tag team work.
No fucking back tags, none of that shit.
No.
No fucking triple threat matches. Goddamn triple threat matches.
Earthquake's even holding the tag rope, has both feet planted on the apron.
Yep.
It's like these guys have been instructed and they know what they're doing.
It's almost as if they've been doing this for a while, yeah.
And not just thrown together and say, "Hey, you go be a tag team." Oh, look at that rope action.
And see now has he untied the tag rope to do this too? Because I love that. But yes, he untied the tag rope and choking with it. Amazing. I love this.
It's still back on there, ref. Kyoto, look.
Got to be quicker than that, Kyoto. He's not going to the Hall of Fame with that sort of referee action. Danny Davis would never allow this.
Never. He would have caught that, and I guess you can't throw a tag team partner out. Wow,
that would be something, wouldn't it?
You're out of here now. It's a handicap match.
You really cost your team now. It's like soccer. You get a red card, you're sent off, and now they're down to 10 men.
There's this drinking game that my friends and I play called beer football, and you have two people on a team, and you pass out drinks as you're rolling the dice. However, if one of your teammates get up, they leave you, and then you're kind of screwed because then all of the drinks are going to you, and that's kind of what I'm seeing would happen if you just got your partner thrown out.
That's really messed up if you're of your partner to just leave you there for all those drinks
in the middle of the game instead of waiting to go pee or something. Yeah, that's a jerk.
Oh, you can't get up to go pee during the game. That would be really bad for me because, as you know,
yeah, you gotta either hold it out or alienate your partner, and then they're getting all the drink. Earthquake is furious.
I wouldn't. He almost shook the entire arena. He was so mad. More tag team action here. This is just great tag team work by the Beverly Brothers.
Cut off the ring, double team, getting the ref involved to hold back Earthquake. I mean,
speaking of, I mean, not so handsome Typhoon's got wonderful hair here. It looks really nice.
He does.
Best hair we've seen so far. It's the first match, I know that, but still.
And the Beverly mullets aren't bad either.
No. The Beverly mullets are the heavenly Beverly mullets is what they are, pal.
They're the bleach blonde Beverly Brothers.
The beach blonde Beverly Bros. The beach blonde break Beverly Bros. That's a lot of fucking bees.
Blake and Bart.
I'm calling them Blake and Blake.
Blake and Blake.
It's Blake and Blake.
Although if you're going to dye your hair with a mustache, you should probably dye the mustache too, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I'm with you there. I think you got to go all out. We're going to get the tag here. Can we get the hot tag? Oh, they cut him off. More crafty ring psychology from the Beverly Brothers.
Can you imagine when an Earthquake gets this hot tag? That crowd is going to go banana.
They're going to go banana. Oh, they got their back turned again, and now they turned it back around on him again. These guys are fantastic. This is just awesome.
This is textbook good tag team wrestling here.
This is textbook heel versus babyface tag team wrestling right here. They should show this in NXT 2.0 to the tag team so they know what the fuck to do out there because this is how you get it done.
Yeah, because you're eventually going to get to the point where.
Here we go. We're going to get the hot tag here. The crowd's going to go banana. I was going to say they'll blow the roof off this place, but there's no roof on this place. So
there was before Handsome Earthquake walked out the arena.
Not anymore. Oh, they distracted the referee again.
What did he give him? Binoculars?
He's got the scroll.
Oh, a scroll. I thought it was binoculars. I thought he was trying to look into the crowd. He's trying to find that kid.
He's trying to find the kid. Is he gonna hit him with the scroll? Oh my god! But there's no referee to make a count though, so I don't think this is gonna work. Oh,
Kyoto, you're easily distracted.
Handsome Earthquake has had enough of this shit. He drops a big elbow.
He was pretty angry there. That was an angry drop or elbow drop.
It was. He took all of his elbow and smashed it on top of that man's back of that man's head. He said, "Fuck this shit."
Imagine Earthquake unknowingly hitting you in the back of the head. That was a big, strong man.
Yeah, that's a bad day for it. That's like getting hit with a fucking frying pan.
Yeah. Attached to a truck, driving at 75 miles an hour.
Yeah. You're in trouble now, Blake number 1. Handsome Earthquake's in here, and he's going to bring all his handsome on that ass, motherfucker.
All that handsome in those jeans.
Every time Earthquake jiggles, all the girlies, they like to scream.
Do you remember when he debuted? He did debut in jeans, I think, because he debuted as someone from the crowd.
I remember that.
Push-up challenge.
He's like sitting on Hulk Hogan's back for a push-up challenge. Oh, the Ultimate Warrior. Ultimate Warrior's back for like a push-up challenge or something.
Oh my gosh! You see is that a Karate Kid crane kick?
He did. He just hit him with the Karate Kid crane kick. I
swear he did the crane kick.
He did. Mr. Miyagi would be proud.
He did spend time in Japan, remember?
He was a sumo wrestler. That is correct.
A sumo wrestler. Maybe he met Mr. Miyagi over in Okinawa, cut some little bonsai trees, made him handsome.
Who knows? I mean, it made them very handsome bonsai trees.
He cut the bonsai trees in his likeness.
they
were beard and skullet.
Magnificent. Mr. Miyagi sold those for like 10,000 yen, which I don't even know how much that is. Is that a lot?
I think so.
That's it. 1, 2, 3. It looked good for the Beverly Brothers. The crowd's going crazy.
The crowd is really into the natural disasters.
How could you not be? Look at all that handsome pal. Yeah, get him in here. Beat his ass too. Let's get him in here.
Yeah, we want to see some ass dropping on the Genius.
They're about to back that thing up on the Genius, if you know what I mean. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, Jesus Christ.
That was just like a drop. They just dropped him from 15 feet in the air.
They did. Yeah, that did not look. That looked stiff. He landed like all on his right leg.
Yeah, the design on Earthquake's torso there. Most people think it's the Richter scale, but that's actually one of his bonsai tree designs.
It absolutely is. Actually, I didn't even like realize like what that was on his belly until I was much older. Like when I was a kid, I didn't know what the fuck that was on his belly.
No,
I thought it was just something cool.
That had to hurt so bad.
There's no soft way to do that.
It's like getting a refrigerator dropped on your chest.
It's not like getting a refrigerator dropped on your chest. It's getting a fucking refrigerator dropped on your chest.
Yes.
And
the refrigerator has a Christmas ham in it.
Several of them, 6 or 7 of them. The Bushwhackers are here. I believe they had a dark match, which we didn't get to see. I think they took on the Nasty Boys, I want to say. I always forget to do it with you. Whoa!
He's just walking in place and doing it. Do you think Mean Gene is going to join in with them?
That would be fucking amazing if he started doing it. What are the odds they lick Mean Gene's head? I'd say it's pretty good.
Pretty good odds. Mean Gene does have a very clean head.
It's very shiny. It needs to be licked. Saliva mania, pal. I like the holes in his shirt. Very nice.
Oh, yeah. I never noticed those.
Like, how does he keep fucking going like that? Like the entire time he does it. I guarantee you, the other motherfucker, we can't even see him right now, but I guarantee he's still doing it, even though we can't see him. These guys are insane. Like, are these guys on drugs? They did a bunch of meth, right? That has to be what's wrong with them.
Yeah, Luke is definitely on the meth. He's on the meth.
I live in Lincoln, Nebraska, folks, and let's just say I've seen some meth heads in my day, and they act a lot like this. This is a lot like what you would see.
They always have holy wife beaters and camouflage pants too. So
yes, and no teeth.
They're always in a hurry to get nowhere. They're just in a hurry to go absolutely nowhere. They're always moving.
Stand to freaking be around somebody like that. I'm like, get your tweaking ass away from me. I'm about to slap you. Stop that.
Look at this stupid design on this stupid door.
It looks like a third grader drew it.
It does. It looks like some art project for third graders making Easter pastels. And
it was Lord Alfred Hayes. Lord Alfred Hayes made it before before the show started. He said, "God damn it, Hayes! You did arts and crafts in third grade." I like how he just tries to push people's doors open. Like that ain't right. Warrior's got little Warrior fucking swinging around, and Alfred Hayes is trying to come up in the room like, "Hey, what's up?" That ain't cool. That ain't right.
No, we can't have Lord Alfred just breaking into people's rooms, even if it is the Ultimate Warrior. There's still a line I can't be crossed. You don't break into a man's room.
No, and that's just not right. All the repo mans out here.
Oh, repo? Who? Wait, this is Crush. Oh yeah, yep.
Brother, Crush, brother. You know the brother, Crush, brother. He gonna come over to the London, brother, and he gonna crush that brother, Crush, brother, Crush, brother, Crush. Sometimes brother Crush just kind of short circuits its out, and he just starts saying brother, Crush over and over again.
I remember when I said one of the dumbest things in the history of this show, just saying that Brother Crush made the London Bridge fall down, and you popped for it for like a good solid 3 minutes.
I still do. I'm laughing about it. I'm just thinking about it. Yeah, I don't know why, but it was such a simple joke, but it landed heavy with me.
It did. It was like, George Carlin telling stand up, and he just really hit something hard with it. Is that James Vanderbeek?
It did look like James Vanderbeek. Fucking Dawson's Creek is fucking up in here. Or Mox from wasn't that his name in Varsity Blues? Wasn't his name Mox? Is that where John Moxley got his name from? You heard it here first, folks.
That is
John Moxley loves the movie Varsity Blues. That's where he got his name Moxley from.
Huge Varsity Blues fan.
He loves whipped cream bikinis.
Gosh, look at that. I don't know. I think Crush has taken the hair victory. He's had the best hair so far.
You're right. It's better than Not So Handsome Typhoons.
That's a very long, thick mullet. Look at the stylings in it.
That mullet is flawless. You're right. That is pretty good.
The Repo Man is like bottom of the hair battles so far. Holy crap.
Oh yeah, no, he's dangerous Andy Davis, who's Jesus Christ. That was either a really stiff clothesline or a great sell by the Repo Man.
No, I think brother brother him.
Yeah. It's like almost stupid to me that this man was Crusher Darso and goddamn in Demolition, and now he's this. Like it's fucking dumbfounding to me. Like if you line them up and showed them to people who didn't know, they'd be like, no, that's not the same guy in Demolition. But it is.
Isn't it funny that these guys all were in Demolition and none of them are in their costume for Demolition?
You know what, goddamn pal, that was lost on me, but you're right, because Crush damn sure was in Demolition, wasn't he?
Yeah. Maybe they're battling. I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it wasn't Crush.
No, you're right. No, you're right. Guy? You're right. Because
the fourth Demolition guy.
What's his name? Bill Eadie, retired, and so then Crush took his spot. Yeah, which I don't think they but there were three of them at one time too. It was Axe Smash and Crush. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah. And before that, there was Moondog.
Yeah.
One of the Moondogs.
One of the Moondogs.
One of the Moondogs was, I think, Smash or something.
And I think that the reason why they didn't have him do it is because he would come out and people would go, "That's fucking Moondog Spot. What do you mean? That's not Demolition. What the hell are you doing here?"
Oh wow!
Oh,
nice belly to belly.
It's a Bailey to belly there. That's where. Little known fact, but Bailey got the inspiration from that move from Brother Crush Brother.
Her outfits are very similar to Crush's outfit.
They are sort of
color scheme, and
you're not lying about that. I didn't think about that, but you're right. Brother Crush now is ascending to the top rope, which I did not see coming. Here he comes. Oh
gosh.
The repo man's gonna repo that kneecap, bitch.
Did you expect to see a top rope knee drop from Crush?
No, I did not expect to see a top rope knee drop in this match whatsoever.
He's crushing up.
Oh, brother Crush, brother. You can't hurt the brother Crush, brother, because all the brother Crush. Oh, he fucking thumbed him in.
Eye poke.
An eye poke's like a good London Bridge is falling down because I crushed a joke with me, because I love a good eye poke. Anytime I see an eye poke, it makes me laugh.
Oh.
Ooh. The mullet was used against him as his head was crushed into the canvas.
Now, do you have any 3/4 length purple pants like that you wear around Nebraska?
That's how I get Rachel excited, if you know what I mean, pal.
Ooh, we got the AWI pod after dark.
That's a secret. It stays between you and me and whoever else listens to this fucking show. Oh, I think that's gonna be. Oh,
he could have finished that there.
I don't think Brother Crush understands the rules. I don't think he gets it.
He just wants to crush things. Uh-oh. He's repossessing his brain.
He's gonna crush his brother head, brother, if you know what I mean, brother, like a coconut, brother. Oh,
Triple
the crowd's even popping for this.
Yeah, a good crowd over there.
It's awesome. Yeah, like that's like when they have the Saudi shows. And I know some people feel a certain way about the Saudi shows, but the best thing about the Saudi shows is that the people are into everything. Everything that happens, they're into.
Yeah, it's seriously like watching like a freaking Mid-South show, from the 80s, except on a giant scale. Like,
yeah, with like
everyone's hanging on to like everything. Like they're into every match, and like,
I mean, you think about
their guy.
Those motherfuckers were into that Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Kane, Undertaker match, and that was the goddamn worst shit that ever happened.
It was long, and I think that was the one where Triple H like tore his.
Yeah,
I forget what it was.
He blew out his quad again, I believe. Yeah,
and then Shawn had to wrestle for like 40 minutes.
Basically by himself with a guy with one leg, and Shawn Michaels hadn't wrestled a match in 10 years.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something here, Warrior. Your face paint's stupid. Your hair is stupid. And you can walk away, but you can't escape the madness.
It's funny how Ric Flair is not involved in this match whatsoever, but he's definitely been involved in the build, hasn't he?
Yeah. It's crazy to think that I think in 96, Macho and Flair were back in WCW, and I think passing the championship back and forth at that time. They're both in the main event and passing the championship back and forth, I think, because I think Macho won it from Flair, then Flair won it back from Macho. And Macho won it again, and then who won it after Macho? Was it Hogan at that?
Maybe no, Hogan. Hogan. I mean, Randy's going to lose it back to Flair, and then Flair loses it to Bret Hart, I believe.
Oh, because this is all right when this was all pre NWO.
Oh no,
with the Flair and Macho Man back and forth.
Yeah.
That's like taking the main event of, I don't know, either say AEW and then moving it to say WWF in 4 years. Like, could you imagine either of them flopping? I don't know who you'd say it would be now. Obviously, Roman would be one, and whoever he's feuding with, I guess Drew. And then seeing that in AEW in 4 years.
I mean, yeah, that would definitely be something that would not have been, if you would have told me that, 5 years ago or something, that would have been something that I was like, yeah, right, So no, that would be something. If Roman Reigns is ever on AEW, that would be fucking mind blowing. Just like if Kenny Omega showed up on Raw, that would be fucking mind blowing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't see either of those things happening. I wouldn't rule out Drew McIntyre ever
Drew, maybe, yeah.
making the voyage, but God, I hate the Warrior and his stupid bodysuit. I hate him even more in this thing.
I know you do, pal. I know you do. They're running through the high. Oh, god damn, that was stiff. Like right in the back of the neck.
It's a good thing he hit him, though. I mean, it looked like he was going to kill Knobs.
He did. He freaking smacked the life out of him with it.
He'd never be able to piss in a sink again.
Nope, he would be pissing in any more things. Oh, luckily for Jimmy Hart, they're out here to save him.
Jeff Jarrett came out to save him?
Spend my days working hard on the go, but Ric Flair's in the purple and his ass is gonna show. I can't wait.
Are we watching Shawn Michaels and the Rick Martel again?
Oh God, that was something. That was one of the most interesting matches in the history of this show, and that covers a lot of ground.
Very provocative.
Wide ground there. The Nasty Boys are kicking the shit out of Savage. They're beating him like he owes him money.
I bet the Nasty Boys would be two guys you probably wouldn't want to mess with in real life. I bet they'd.
Well, yeah, I mean they're nasty.
Not to mention you're getting your ass kicked, and it
smells like piss at the same time.
It smells like piss and body odor and onion rings.
Yeah. Ugh. Goddamn. Sticky. Very sticky.
And it's sticky.
A very sticky situation.
It's like getting beaten by a pine tree, just sap.
Did you ever hear a story like if somebody was like, if they were having a match with the Undertaker and they were like hitting him like working too stiff, he would be like, "Do I owe you money?" do I owe you money? That's hilarious.
That is pretty good. I bet these guys say a lot of funny stuff under their breath as they're in the ring.
I'm sure they do.
Maybe not as much anymore because, like, you know, the HD cameras and everything. But back in the day at house shows, I bet these guys just are having a ton of fun before and after the shows.
Oh God, I remember they would like Owen Hart at like house shows would just randomly like in the middle of between matches would just hit the ring like woo and just leave and go to the back just randomly just hit the ring.
God, Vince is back there. Oh no, I guess Vince probably wouldn't be at house shows.
Yeah. There's no way he's not going to Paducah, Kentucky. Sorry, Kentucky. I know I live in Nebraska. I'm not throwing any shade. I'm just saying he wouldn't be in fucking Lincoln, Nebraska either. Which they got Raw coming here in June, I believe.
You getting tickets, going, anything?
Perhaps. I'm thinking about it. Maybe. I'm not sure. It's a fat maybe for me. So we're going to get a WWF championship match. It's the Ultimate Warrior versus Randy Macho Man Savage. And this might be the longest match that we've ever watched in the history of AWI Pod.
Really? This is a long match, isn't it?
It is.
Which is strange because normally you think Ultimate Warrior
7 minutes.
You think, 3 to 5 minutes, 7-minute match with even that Hogan match he had was a long match, though, and that was a really uncomfortable one.
Well, there were a lot of really provocative moments in that match, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, between that and the Martel and HBK, you think we're getting a lot of Ultimate Warrior hugs in this match, too? What a long ramp. I hope he falls.
Wouldn't that be hilarious if he tripped and fell like Mandy Rose at WrestleMania?
Did she fall at WrestleMania?
Yeah, no, not this year's WrestleMania, but last year's WrestleMania. Remember, she was like walking to the ring, her and Dana Brooke, and she slipped and fell.
Oh, that's right.
And then one of their nipples popped out too. I'm not sure which one of them, but it was either Mandy Rose or Dana Brooke.
I thought you meant it was either the left or the right one. Like you were trying to remember which the left. It was either the left or the right.
No, I don't remember that. No, I don't even remember which one of them it was. So it was one of them, though. I'm not sure which one. Well, I mean, if you watched WrestleMania this year, you saw Charlotte's too, because hers popped out as well. Anyway, we're done talking about nipples here. Ultimate Warrior's here. He's got a stupid jacket. I like that WF Championship belt that's painted on the back. That looks really cool. Yeah.
Is it the Winged Eagle one?
It is. It is Winged Eagle. It is the Winged Eagle. The best championship belt in the history of championship belts, in my humble opinion.
Great design.
The big gold belt's probably second, but I'm going to go with that as number one.
Yeah, I loved this championship belt.
We're about to see it now around the waist of the real champion, not just drawn on the back of some punk who thinks he's the champion. It's the Macho Man Randy Savage. The crowd is going banana. I love it. Got the pink on. Only the Macho Man Randy Savage would dare come out to the ring. Well, I guess Bret Hart wore pink too. Never mind. I take it back.
Pink and fringe. Lots of fringe. Actually, Warrior has fringe too.
He's like back in the day, he used to just wear the tights, and then later on, he went to like the full bodysuit around this time.
Yeah, it's just a weird look.
See, it's not that weird to me, but like when you think in your mind Macho Man, you think, pink tights, white stars, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But he wrestled so much more when I watched him, like this, or with the pants and no shirt, than he did in just the trunks, because that was in like the 80s, and then like in the 90s he kind of stopped doing that, which was when I was really into wrestling,
Yeah. And then WCW, he always had this same look too. And then NWO, it just literally was the same exact outfit, but it was black.
Yeah, and then much bigger, much more jacked.
Oh yeah, you're right. He was a lot more jacked back then.
I'm not sure. My Macho Man Randy. I'm sorry. I mean, the Ultimate Warrior is on whatever kind of drugs fucking the Bushwhackers gave him something, because he hasn't been able to stop moving since he got in there.
Yeah, Warrior he's always been a little coked out. Although I'm not sure Macho probably didn't partake in some of that as a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Allegedly.
There's just tassels everywhere.
Oh, it is Tasselmania, pal.
I mean, both competitors here just loaded with tassels.
When I see tassels, it always reminds me of a story that I heard about Lex Luger. When he was the narcissist, he would have like tassels on his tights, and he knew the exact numbers of tassels that he had on his tights. And so Mr. Perfect would just rip one or two off just to drive him crazy. And then Luger would get so mad. Perfect. I don't know.
That's incredible. I love that story. I've never heard that before.
Oh crap!
Story. I need to plug my don't mind me for.
The mayor's got to get some juice here.
Yeah, my laptop's gonna die in the middle of this here if I don't plug this in.
He's got to get his laptop. The power of the Warriors. He doesn't like that. I said it because I knew he wouldn't like it. Are they gonna shake hands, or is he gonna slap him in the face? Earl Hebner encouraging the handshake. This isn't a Mega Powers handshake.
No.
They did it. Oh.
Face shove.
Let's get physical. This is such a weird look for the Warrior. His hair is just like Poofamania, pal. That shit is fucking.
I hate the hair. I hate the bodysuit.
Mayor, who do you dislike more, Ronda Rousey or the Ultimate Warrior?
The Ultimate Warrior's got to be number one up on the hated list.
I knew the answer, pal.
But okay, now I'm all situated again. Now I'm back and ready to go. Yeah, gosh, I don't know. Rousey is bad too, but nowhere near this. What's it doing? My computer's doing things. Okay. I think I've got everything cleared up.
These guys are doing things. They had a test of strength there, and somehow the Macho Man overtook.
Now, do you think Warrior really was friends with anyone in the back? Because I don't remember anyone really having good things to say about him. Like, people do interviews about like wrestlers, and most people usually still have something nice to say, but I don't think I've ever heard many people just say like, "Oh man, he was a great guy."
Yeah, no, I never.
Or that he was a
really.
high quality wrestler, or like, man, a night with him was like a great match. Like, I really look forward to working with him, or anything positive.
So I had always heard, and I don't know if this is true or not, but that him and Owen Hart were kind of friends. Which I thought was interesting. And I also heard a story one time that like they're gonna check into the hotel, right? Him and Owen are together, and the Warrior's like, no, I just want to, how the Warrior kind of was. He didn't really want people to bother him, so he's like, I want to go in there and just be kind of low key. Okay, just I don't want drawn any attention to ourselves. So Owen Hart gets his blue blazer mask on, puts it on, and just walks into the lobby of the hotel. Which I thought that was hilarious. I mean, he should have just told Owen, whatever you do, make a scene. That's what he should have told him, and then he wouldn't have.
It's crazy to think that Owen, Warrior, Macho, none of them are longer with us.
Yeah, it's crazy. Definitely. It definitely is.
And that Earl still is.
Earl is still kicking. You can book him on your indie show for several $1,000s. You think Earl Hebner's on Cameo?
Maybe. I've never really looked for him, but
yeah.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't know, pal. He might be. Maybe one hell of a cameo if you got one from Earl friggin' Hebner.
I'd just have him say bad things about the Warrior. Like, it wouldn't be like wishing me anyone a happy birthday. I just want you to say how terrible of a human the Warrior was.
Like, I bet you people make him say mean things like, "Oh, I'm Earl Hebner and I screwed Bret Hart," or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
People are dicks. The Warriors got the upper hand here, man. How mad are you going to be?
I'm gonna say something nice. That I don't normally do this about the Warrior, but he has been pretty good in this match so far.
He has been. I mean,
he's actually working pretty well. Like, I don't even want to say that I'm enjoying anything that he does, but it's been a fun match so far, even though we haven't been talking about it a lot, but it's actually been a pretty good match.
And guess what, Mayor? Guess what? Earl Hebner is on Cameo.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. Earl Hebner was on Cameo. Earl Hebner is not taking any requests at the moment. So
what
he was
Dave?
on Cameo.
Can I get Dave?
No, not Dave. No. Only Earl. Sorry, pal. Earl's the really forgotten Hebner. You know what I mean? Everybody talks about Earl, but nobody really talks about Dave.
Mm-mm.
Now these kicks, they look like Sasha Banks' kicks to Lita in the first Women's Royal Rumble. Those kicks were terrible.
Yeah, she didn't want to hurt Lita.
Well, apparently Macho didn't want to hurt Randy here because he was gently touching those kicks to his rib area. I mean, you could say, looking back on the Warriors' career, Macho Man probably gave him his best match ever. I mean, that WrestleMania 7 match was probably the best. But I don't know what's happening here. He tried to throw him into one turnbuckle. It didn't really work. And so he threw him into the other one.
And then Warriors warrioring up. I actually kind of like this Macho Man outfit.
It's a good look, definitely. It's very psychedelic. You know what I mean?
It's like psychedelic fruit. Like if you took a fruit basket, fed the fruit basket acid, and then just it started like chasing you.
That's hilarious. 1 second.
Yes. Oh, we've got Macho just jumping out of the ring completely, coming over to lay waste to the Warrior, toss him back into the ring, get this count ended, and get back in there to start throwing some fist. Oh, straight to a pin. That's probably not going to work here.
The funny thing is these guys are kind of like matching. At least the Warriors' boots and Macho Man's gear are kind of matching a little bit. When they get up close, like, let's see. I guess there's just a lot of fucking colors going on here. A lot of stimulation here as the Warrior is warrioring up in the middle of the match, which, okay, now what the fuck just happened?
He warriored up, and okay, I'm taking back anything nice I said about him.
he said, I'm going to warrior up. Oh, no, I'm not.
Oh man, I tried, Brent. I tried my hardest. I tried
like
to be positive.
It was like he forgot where he was at, and he's like, "Oh no, I'm not supposed to warrior up yet."
No.
Oh. Okay.
Now he starts warrioring up.
That was fucking impressive because you just caught him out of air like he was nothing. That was pretty goddamn impressive. I gotta say.
And now he's walking around with him with one arm.
And like, I'm sorry, but why wouldn't Savage? Savage isn't even trying to fight out of it. He's just getting held there like a baby, which is kind of strange. The fans are all the way. I mean, they're not standing, but you can just see by the way people are moving in the crowd that they're just totally into this. I'd love to be able to hear, like, you know, it'd be cool to get these shows with just the fan sound. That'd be cool.
Yeah, and I've never been to a stadium wrestling show where it's like open air, but I hear that like it's not very loud, like because it goes upward, at least in the ring. Like the wrestlers say that it doesn't sound like people are into the match because the sound's like going up instead of down at them like in a normal dome.
Yeah, so I went to WrestleMania 26, and I've been to, like, you know, Raws or SmackDown. I go to a Raw in Omaha, and the crowd at Raw in Omaha sounded much louder than the 70,000+ fans that were it was at University of Phoenix Stadium in Arizona, which they have you can open the dome, but like when they opened the dome, the sun was just like beaming down on like the second and third tier fans on one side, and at one point they started chanting "Close the roof," and so then they closed the roof. And then they ended up opening it back up again when it got dark. But I mean, it's in Phoenix, so it starts at like fucking 4, and so by the time it's over, it's like 8. So it just got dark. That's before WrestleMania was 12 hours. It was only 4 hours then.
Now, which WrestleMania was that?
26.
26, and is that the Fiesta Bowl?
Yes, that's where they play the Fiesta Bowl. Yep, you got
it.
That's where the Cardinals play.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, pretty good back and forth contest here. The only thing sloppy was when the Warrior forgot. Oh, got a Paul Smackage. The only thing sloppy was when the Warrior forgot that he wasn't supposed to warrior up yet.
Yeah, that and the turnbuckle stomps.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
those.
He
was not stomping a mud hole. He was just like wiping his feet on them.
He wasn't even walking it dry. Ooh, what?
Nice swinging neck breaker.
Beautiful swinging neck breaker. You don't see too many swinging neck breakers like that anymore.
No, you really don't.
Oh, and you know what? The Warrior he's selling it well. I mean, you're not very well known for his selling, but he's doing a hell of a sell job during this one.
Yeah. Not sure why he's selling, like his throat from a swinging neck breaker, but I'll give him credit. He's selling something.
That neck bone's connected to the throat bone, and throat bone's connected to the neck bone. Jesus fucking Christ!
Now go ahead and sell the Throat Warrior, because that probably did take your larynx out.
I don't even think he got his fucking throat there. I think it was all his fucking forehead. There's a camera guy that was standing there watching and on the ringside apron there, and I want to know what this guy's story was. He looked like a high school janitor.
The cameraman?
Yeah, I don't know who he was, but he was like, it was just weird because it looked like he was just standing there watching the match. But see, this guy here, he's between their legs now. Look at this guy.
Oh, What's he doing? I see him.
He snuck in here. Where's security? Get this guy out of here. Art's not supposed to be up here.
Why is Warrior dancing like he's in a Madonna video?
He is a material girl. It's a material world. Or boy. One of those two. I'm not sure.
Just like a prayer. Warrior will take you there. In his Elegante outfit.
He does have Elegante outfit on. Would that be I would love to see the Warrior wrestle in a full bodysuit. Would that be amazing?
just the furry crotch and furry boots.
That would be something. He would be definitely something.
Who was the
What's
better
he doing
in-ring
now?
performer, Warrior or El Gigante?
I choose death. Can I choose death? Because I got
That'll be
nothing
the
on
end
that
of our
one.
podcast.
The world has exploded. Thank you, Mayor of Canton.
I mean, I guess I have to give the edge to Warriors.
What
Look
was
at me. I've said 2 nice things about Warrior tonight.
You have. Way to go, Mayor. I mean, who would have thunk it?
I'm growing.
Friday night, you said some good things about the Ultimate Warrior. It's amazing.
I said he's a better wrestler than El Gigante, and that he was performing pretty well in the first 5 minutes of the match.
Still going well.
Oh God!
As you can see, he's getting blown up now because he got very lazy on that, and that's why he went over so sloppy. Yeah, he's definitely blown up, and it's amazing that it took this long to blow him up. Oh, here we go.
He did sprint 180 yards to the ring.
He did
at full speed.
He did.
I'm not very good at editing videos, but I want to get like 100-meter race with Usain Bolt, like all the run. I can't name other, and then Warrior just running by them, just edit the Warrior into the race, and he's just running by at full speed, beating the Olympic runners.
That would be fucking amazing. Yeah, I don't know any Olympic runners' names either, so Usain Bolt's a good way to go.
Maybe I think there was a Michael Johnson, or maybe I don't know.
Yeah, that was years ago though. Michael Johnson was 1996 Olympics, maybe.
Okay, so we're sticking. It can be generations of runners. Carl Lewis. Yeah, stick Carl Lewis in there. Just a video of all these guys, and then Warrior just running past all of them.
FloJo. He's out running FloJo.
Yeah. Dan and Dave. Do you remember Dan and Dave? From the 90s?
Yeah, and they had those fucking Nike commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember those guys. And then one of them ended up not being very good, didn't he? like 8th place or something.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was pretty bad. I don't think any of them ever even got a medal.
Wow, that is a 90s reference. I bet the only person that listens to this show is going to get that was our guest last week, Thomas Price. He's going to be the only person that understands Dan and Dan. Dan and Dave, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Damn, Mr. Perfect looks absolutely perfect, if you know what I mean.
If you would have asked me at this time, although I was a child, that's a nice little sunset flip. As a child, who do you think is going to live the longest between Curt Hennig, Macho Man, Ultimate Warrior, and Ric Flair? I probably wouldn't have been picking Ric Flair.
Right.
Especially if I knew what I knew, as an adult,
that man has no business being alive. You're right. He is far too pickled to die is what the problem is. He's had so much vodka and whatever he's had in his body that he just ain't gonna die. He's gonna live forever.
No,
the world's going to end, and the only 2 people left are gonna be Ric Flair and fucking Vince McMahon, and the rest of us to be gone.
Gosh, that's probably a good bet. Who's going to outlive who between Flair and Vince?
Goddamn Pete. Warrior got some steam going. He tried to do his big Warrior splash, but Savage got the knees up. And again, I'll give the Warrior credit. Really selling those double knees up. He's really selling it well. Yeah, this has been a very good match, for the most part.
Yeah. I guess if Warrior has, someone probably, I'm assuming Macho Man called this entire match and, set it up. Because I think Macho basically, he didn't really call much in the ring like most of the wrestlers did back then. He actually set it up. So,
yeah, you would know spot, and I imagine trying to get the Warrior to remember spot by spot to do a match was probably a goddamn chore.
God bless Macho Man.
Yeah, because he did it twice, and this match and that match at WrestleMania 7. I would say this match is even better than Warrior versus Hogan.
Oh yeah,
in my humble opinion. So these are the 2 best Warrior matches you're ever going to see.
Yeah, both times with Macho. They had a good chemistry together. The Warrior and Hogan matches, I didn't care for as a kid, as an adult. Watching this back, if this was the only match I ever saw the Ultimate Warrior wrestle, I would think this guy's not that bad.
Well, too bad. Too bad it's not the only one you've ever saw. Too bad you've seen too many.
Oh, Kurt.
Oh, an absolutely perfect trip job. So who do they want to win here?
That is true.
Would you rather face Savage or would you rather face the Warrior?
So does the winner of this face Flair at like Mania?
No, I mean no, no. There's no. I don't think Ric Flair is in. I know that he does get a match with Savage coming up, but I don't know how that became. So I think they're just out here fucking with Savage. I'm not sure what else they're doing here.
Did Flair have matches with Warrior in WWF?
Not that I remember. If he did, it was on like a random TV show or maybe a house show, but I don't remember ever seeing that.
Yeah, I can't say I remember a Flair and Warrior match.
That would have been something, huh?
I mean, I'm not sure Flair could have pulled out a match like Macho has here with him. I don't think the styles would have meshed.
Yeah, I feel like a Macho Man style match where you're gonna know what you're supposed to do going in there because Flair's a call it in the ring guy, and you're not gonna be able to do that with the Warrior.
Not unless it's Irish whip, shoulder block, gorilla press, body splash.
Yeah,
shake ropes.
Run, shake ropes, body splash, gorilla press. 1, 2, 3. That's it. We got a ref bump, and now Earl Hebner's down, but he looks like he's about to regain his consciousness as he's on the first rope here. So I think he's going to get up. He'll be all right.
Yeah, I think get back up, Earl.
Holy fuck! The Warrior's going to the top rope.
This can't end well.
No, I have a feeling he's going to crash and burn. He is gassed.
The cocaine is starting to wear off as he's crawling up.
Whatever he got from the Bushwhackers is wearing off. He is coming down.
Oh,
that was
the sugar booger almost got him to a double axe handle. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, that was like he just barely made it. I think Macho Man had to kind of step into it because he wasn't going to make it.
Yeah, he just kind of jumped in front of him and stood there.
Yeah. He was like, and then he didn't really even come down with full force on him. It was just like, this guy, I can't get enough of him. He's just like, he's not doing anything. He's just like, well, I want to see this in the front row. The Warrior's arguing with Earl Hebner. He says, you know how to count to 3. And he said, don't you argue with me, you dumb motherfucker. Look at your hair. That's what Hebner said. He said, look at your hair, motherfucker. Uh-oh.
The knee.
Ooh.
Oh, gosh. I always loved Macho's knee to the small of the back.
That's good shit, pal. And Hebner's out of here. So, what's he going to do here?
Is it a pile driver?
Going to do the pile driver.
Gosh, that's a lot of weight to hold. Oh, he planted him.
Yeah, that was stiff. Good looking pile driver. But come on, Macho. You know there's no referee. You knocked him out of the ring. Let's get another referee out here. Where's little Nate running to the ring like a WrestleMania 24?
Why is he trying to wake Warrior up?
I don't understand what they're doing here.
Why are the bad guys helping Warrior? Or are they not? Are they gonna? Is he gonna perfect plex him?
Maybe.
It looks like he's trying to wake him up.
I think he wants to give him a hug. Oh, he's holding him, and now Flair's in the ring. He's got the brass knucks. Oh,
God dang.
Okay,
that was a solid shot.
It was. He hit Warrior like he owed him money. So Warrior's down now. What a great match.
Yeah, this has been really good. Normally I'm not a big outside interference on like main events kind of person, but this is added to the match even. It's got 2 legitimate guys that, even though Perfect wasn't wrestling at the time, I don't think.
Yeah, no, not yet.
But
what's happening?
It's adding to the story because it's going to cheapen the victory of Macho if he wins.
Right. They're going to involve themselves in the finish of this match in one way or another. Maybe we even see a DQ or something like that. I could see. Earl Hebner's still trying to get his wits about him. This was back in the day. They don't have any referees that are able to run down to the ring fast enough, so Hebner's all they've got. Oh, big elbow. Hebner's not there to cover him, though. To count. Oh, come on, Hebner. Get over there.
That's a 1.
Counted to 10.
That's a 2. That's 3. I saw it.
This close to Mayor.
When he was
rolled the shoulder.
when he was crawling and his hands were hitting, that's counting, right?
No, I don't think it is. Now we got some plotting by the men with the blonde hair out here. Man, what's going to happen here? I am intrigued to see the finish of this thing. I don't think I've ever actually watched this match, and if I have, I don't remember it. So
I can't say I watched it live, obviously, because it was probably
on a Monday night at fucking 8:00.
Yeah, like a really goofy time.
Yeah,
but I'm sure I remember watching it as a kid. Going and getting the VHS.
Yeah. Right. So
that's a nice punch to the head. Pow.
Oh, it was a solid punch. So Flair had a chair I saw there, so we got to watch out for that. The Warriors sort of warrioring up here, and Macho Man has decided to just punch him in the back of the head a bunch of times.
Okay, I take back anything nice I said. I hate this man.
that was too much for you. Like,
it was too much. The running of plays, the shaking of the ropes, the air humping the invisible thing.
He's going nuts now.
Yeah, I hate all this. I hated it. I think I hated it as a kid almost as much as I do now.
I don't know, pal. I don't know. Oh, that's got to do it. If he pins him here, Mayor, it's over. The Warrior's going to be the new WWF champion. I know that's what you really, really want to see.
No.
The Warrior holding up that championship belt. I know that's what you want to see, pal.
I want to see London Bridge fall on him.
Because Brother crushed it.
Brother crushed it.
I love it. Is he going to be able to get him up? Oh, what's he going to do now here? He's not sure. He doesn't know what he wants to do. He's a warrior. He's
trying. He blew too much energy shaking the ropes.
Now he's got nothing left. Uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, Flair tried to grab his foot. Oh! Flair tried to grab Warrior's foot, which distracted the referee, and Ric Flair lays the Warrior out with the chair shot, which the referee did not see.
It's almost like Flair and Perfect don't want anyone to win.
Well, it looks like they don't want the Warrior to win. I feel like they think that that Savage will be easier to beat because Perfect. They tried to get him with the brass knucks. That didn't work. And then they intentionally hit Warrior with the chair when it looked like he was about to beat Savage. So I think they want Savage to win, it looks like.
Okay.
Savage said, "Lay here, you fucking idiot." God damn it.
Move. I think Savage is figuring out, like, why did Warrior just collapse?
He's like, these motherfuckers are up to something. He knows it now. Savage is aware that these motherfuckers are up to something. Earl Hebner's like, I don't know. That shit they gave him more off, brother. I don't know, brother.
Shit they gave him more off.
The shit the Bushwhackers get the game done, they wore off, brother. I don't know, brother. Oh, gosh, he just fucking kicked the shit out of Perfect.
Kicked Perfect's nose off.
He kicked fucking Perfect's ponytail off. Savage isn't sure what to do, but now he's climbing to the top rope. Are we going to see the big elbow here? Hit him with the big elbow. Let's go home, Macho. The dogs are barking outside. Rachel's going to yell at them. I can hear him barking out there.
Oh, no.
Here we go. Savage he's conflicted on what to do because he knows these sons of bitches are up to something. He's looking to the crowd. He needs the British fans to help him decide. What
just happened?
He decided to jump to the outside at the man holding a chair, which probably wasn't the best idea. And now Savage is down, holding his knee. Hebner is counting. And so that wasn't very smart.
The exit ramp is even lower. Like, there's stairs to get in. I feel like a Warrior tripped over that running in.
He did. He did trip over it when he tried to one step the two steps and he tripped. Yeah, you're right.
Now at least I see what he fell over because I just thought he was like running and it looked funny seeing him top.
Well, so that's it. Savage has been counted out. So Savage is going to lose this thing by count out, and now they are beating the shit out of him, and he's locked in the figure four, I believe, softening him up. Yeah, Flair gets a title shot at some point coming up. So Warriors spent.
Yeah, Warrior's trying to crawl over to the corner here to shake some more ropes. He doesn't know.
There's some more of that stuff under the ring. That's what he's doing. He's got to get some more of his secret stuff from under the ring, and he's going to be ready to go. Ultimate Warrior is supposed to be saving him here, but he's like Rhea Ripley, where she's got to get the stomp in before she can save you. There he comes. He's limping over. She used to always do that
at the top of the ramp.
Yeah, they'd like hit her music for her to save someone who's getting beat down, and she'd like, "No, I got to do the whole flex and stomp thing before."
Oh gosh, he almost fell again.
The
It was like when Jeff Hardy debuted and his brother's Matt's getting beat up and they're playing his music and he's just like
dancing.
He's dancing the whole way down as random people are beating up Matt Hardy.
Yeah, well, that's it. It's a count out. The Warrior has chased the bad guys off with the chair. He's now making his way back to the ring to check on his friend or foe. I'm not sure. The Macho Man Randy Savage. But that's where I'm going to stop this thing, Mayor. We're going to stop.
Okay, so that wasn't the main event then.
No, the main event is the British Bulldog versus the Birthday Hitman Hart next week. But you can tune in and watch us do that next week. Make sure you check out SportsWire Radio. Give Thomas Price a follow on Twitter at Thomas Price 2017. Mayor, you got anything you want to plug?
What day will we be able to hear your picks for the pay-per-view? Is it going to be
Sunday?
Okay. I need to make sure I write them down because I don't want anyone putting on this funny business. I know, Glenn already gets to pick in the future, so he's probably already watched this event twice.
And Jeremy's got inside sources. I'm sure of it.
I think Jeremy has a twin brother that works in Stamford, Connecticut.
His name is Jeremy.
Now, I'm starting to put pieces together. There's a lot of windows at that Stamford, Connecticut Titan Tower. Jeremy washes the windows.
That's probably what it is, pal.
So he's like looking over Vince, like sitting next to his like dinosaur through the window, squeegeeing the windows as like Vince and Bruce are like writing up scripts. I'm seeing where you're going here, Jeremy. I'm on to you.
Detective Mayor has figured this thing out, pal.
I will not be outpicked again. I will make sure to get my way to Connecticut as well, and I'm gonna be on the other window lattice and up there cleaning. It'll be rival hilarious. Window washers.
That's hilarious. All right, pals. We're running a little later than usual here, so we're gonna get the fuck out of here, and we'll talk to you next week.
Oh wow, yeah.